This topic is brought to us by FanDuel. Guys, the NFL season is here. The NBA season is tipping off in a second, and FanDuel is an offer you don't want to miss. Right now, new customers can bet just $5, and if that first $5 bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. That's right. Pick a bet, put down $5, and if it hits, you unlock $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. So what are you waiting for? Visit FanDuel.com/UCSS to download the FanDuel app today and get things started. In case anyone missed the news, Tyler Lockett has asked to be released by the Seattle Seahawks.
Right.
He's not being used in the capacity he wants. He
Titans.
wants to go.
Titans.
Sorry, Titans.
Right.
Titans. Not the Titans. They're obviously a disaster situation. And with two rookie quarterbacks and a receiver room that needs a lot of help, a lot of people started to ask the question, should the Browns have interest in Tyler Lockett? Bull, I know you did a podcast this morning that came up.
Right.
You want to fill us in on that part of it?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are asking, should the Browns sign Tyler Lockett? Well, the Browns should sign Tyler Lockett. But if you're Tyler Lockett, you just asked to be released by a bad team. Why would you go to the Browns? Tyler Lockett, even though he's done very little this year, and obviously he's in decline at 33 years old, would still be the second best wide receiver on this team. However, obviously it would make sense for the Browns to try.
Why would he want to go from a rookie quarterback who was drafted number one to a third-round quarterback who's not playing?
He wants to go play for a contender, right?
Yeah, I would imagine that's what this is all about. Would we love to have him? Absolutely. Sure. Does he still got some stuff left in him? Yeah, he's always been a deep threat guy. Probably not as shifty as he was back when I had to check the dude.
Not.
He was them small dudes, and he was.
Didn't you say he was the hardest guy you ever had to try and guard, Ty?
Who?
Did you say Tyler Lockett?
No, I didn't say that. The hardest person I had to check was Doug Baldwin, and that's
who it was. Sorry, that's who it was.
Doug Baldwin was a shining star for like a minute. And then he got hurt, right?
Doug made me question if I was good enough to be in the NFL.
Wow.
He was.
Did he talk trash to you, or just?
He was. He was. I mean, he was a very competitive guy, but he would never like trash talk or anything like that. It just they'd be like, Tyvish, I want you to guard Doug on this route. And
what was that injury he had?
Doug would just leave me on the release, and I'd be sitting there like, I can't get a hand on this dude.
What was the injury he had? I don't even remember. But it just it ruined his career. Was over.
I don't remember.
He was really young when
I think he might have been like 30, 31.
Oh, he was that old?
Yeah.
I feel like he was younger.
When I got there, he had to be like 27, 28.
Okay. But anyway, so, if you're Tyler Lockett, you want to go to Buffalo or Kansas City.
Yeah, you're going somewhere because this is essentially he's at the end of his career, so it's like you want to go somewhere to try to get that ring. Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't there when they won it in 13. No, he wasn't there in 13 because he only got there like a couple years before I got there. So he probably wants to get that experience and be that third option or maybe on the team where he can contribute and try to get a ring.
Obviously, this is not about money at this point. He's not making much money.
No.
Does he care? Like, part of the reason he didn't like Tennessee is he also wasn't getting a lot of playing time. He wasn't out there.
He probably get a lot here.
Does he care more about playing time or winning a ring, you think?
When you get to that stage of your career, I mean, you get out there and you say to yourself, like, I still got it. It was funny because I was just talking to Sherman about this. We was talking about another corner that I'm not going to disclose. But we were talking about how, like, you get out there and you think, all right, I'm still good. And you'll know when you play the game, like either the game has passed me by and I need to stop, or it's like, no, I still got something left in the tank. I would imagine that Tyler is probably at the point where he's like, I still got something left in the tank.
Let's try to win something.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of spots that would make sense. Buffalo and Kansas City are always – although Kansas City's wide receiving room now that everybody's healthy is pretty low.
Rasheed Rice came back with vengeance, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, they've got Rice, they've got Worthy, they've got Marquise Brown. So
the Tyquan Thornton dude.
Yeah. So I don't think Kansas City's a good fit actually right now.
No.
But Buffalo could be. I don't know what he thinks of Pittsburgh. Certainly Pittsburgh could be. They have no receivers outside of Metcalf.
He can go to Pittsburgh.
He'd be their number 2 guy right now. I mean, I know they have Calvin Austin, but he's been hurt, and he's not like much of a proven track.
I mean, if he got vengeance in his heart, he could go to San Fran.
It could. That's true. Although their receivers are coming. Well, Pearsall, I think, might be back next week. But
the Ayuk thing is sour. I don't know if he'll ever play for them again.
I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah.
By the way, were you and Sherm talking about how what's his name? Jalen Ramsey should retire after what Jamar Chase did to him last week? Was that what you were discussing?
No, we also was discussing like how they figure something out and how Jalen got something on tape that he need to get off the tape because this is not the first time this has happened to him this year. Yeah.
That was embarrassing. But anyway, so the bottom line is, I think we all agree. We'd love to have Tyler Lockett. He'd clearly be their second best receiver. But it doesn't make sense that he's going to want to come here.
Yeah, for him. I don't think he would want to do that.
No. I'm trying to think of other spots, and maybe the Rams would be a good spot for him. Their depth chart's not very good.
Puka is down for.
Right, Puka's hurt. And who else they got?
Devontae Adams, Tutu.
Oh, Devontae, jeez.
Tutu Atwell.
He hit or miss.
The rest, I don't even think he had a catch this week. Tutu Atwell.
He had like 4 last week and nothing this week.
Yeah, the rest of their guys
Jordan Whittington is
just
hit or
guys
miss.
besides Adam and Puka.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Buffalo. I know you mentioned them.
Yeah, Buffalo makes a lot of sense, and Pittsburgh makes sense. I don't know how big a contender does he need. Would he rather play? Play a little less with an A contender or play more with a B contender?
Also, he's on the Titans. The Browns are dysfunctional.
Yeah.
But right now, currently, the Titans are like
Miami
and the Jets.
They're in the same ballpark. Yeah. Amongst the most dysfunctional.
The Miami and the Jets is one of those situations where you was like, we got it bad, but we don't have it the worst.
Yeah. So there's a few teams that would make some sense for him. I think those are the ones that come to mind. Who's the Detroit? Nah, they got good depth at wide receiver.
Because he plays.
Green Bay's got depth.
You'd imagine he playing slots. So.